from us. He's humiliated our wife, Draupadi. He deserves it. But Yudhishthira Maharaj, he forgave Duryodhana and went to fight for him. Yudhishthira Maharaj, even though he was insulted and offended in the worst possible ways by Duryodhana, still, without any ego, he fought and protected Duryodhana's position. Was Duryodhana grateful? It made his envy even worse. This is the nature of envy. Yudhishthira's forgiving him and helping him and serving him unconditionally. And because of those good qualities, that made Duryodhana even more envious, even more hateful, even more committed to destroy the Pandavas. Whatever goodness Yudhishthira did, Duryodhana, it was like fuel to the fire of his hatred and envy. Doesn't make sense. But that's the way this world is. Envy covers us over so much. It deludes us, where we justify in our minds and actually believe what the mind's telling us. Jab Bharat told Maharaj Rahugana that there's only one enemy in the entire creation. The mind. The conditioned mind. It's our only enemy. Yudhishthira Maharaj was liberated in the forest because he was forgiving and loving. Because his mind was fixed on Krishna. And Duryodhana was constantly in fear and suffering, even though he had everything. Because of this very disease that Vasudeva and Devaki are speaking to Kamsa, thinking that this is mine and this belongs to another. Throughout history today, it's the foundation of so much problems. War. This is my land. No, this is my land. Yes. World War II. Germany, they had their country, they had whatever. They built up their armies and marched into Poland and claimed, this is mine. They couldn't tolerate that any other country belonged to somebody else. It has to be mine. And it created a war where tens and millions of people were killed. Tens and millions of children lost their parents. Wives were widowed. Bombs were exploding. Billions of dollars of property destroyed. Why? Because some people were thinking, this is mine and this belongs to another, and I want that. And it wasn't that they were thinking, I am evil, because this envy justifies. It actually does belong to me. It's just your illusion that you are thinking it is yours. I want it. World wars on this basic principle. Conflict between brothers and brothers, sisters and sisters of the same family, fighting, sometimes killing each other, like Aurangzeb. These days, fighting in the courts. Hateful. This is mine and this belongs to you? No. And in the name of religion. It's not about being Hindu or Muslim or Christian or Jew or any of these. It's not about that. It's about, this is mine and this belongs to another. That's all. This is my religion and this other religion belongs to someone else. I'm right, they're wrong. Kill, murder, hate, terrorize, whatever. It's all justified on this basis of wanting to be the proprietor, the controller. And as devotees, we should be very careful to understand that our whole philosophy, the purpose of all the scriptures that we're studying and the verses that we memorize, the purpose of every single syllable of every name that we chant during our japa, the purpose of all the melodies of our kirtans, the purpose of every time we come together to raise our arms and cry out the holy names, the purpose of all the service that we render, the purpose of coming to the temple and worshiping Radha Gopinath, or whatever Lord we're worshiping, form of the Lord. The purpose of all these things that we do is simply to remove this misconception that this is mine and this belongs to another. But we have to be patient. Kamsa represents that envy, that false sense of proprietorship, of being the controller, the enjoyer, the benefactor, and the envy that comes out from that, and the anger, and the lust, and the greed. Now in the case of Kamsa, it's about 8 years that he was on the tirade, and then Krishna was born. And then Krishna lived in Vrindavan for another 11 years, according to Srila Prabhupada's purport. And he was so envious, he was sending demons every day to try to kill whatever babies were around, especially Krishna. So that's at least 19 years. Kamsa had his power, he had his control. But ultimately Krishna came, and with one fist, Kamsa was finished. Haribol. That's all it takes for Krishna. So that comes in our heart. It's not that Krishna necessarily comes immediately. It may take 19 years. May take 19 lifetimes. But Krishna will come if we take shelter sincerely. But the problem is, Maya, she knows, like that fisherman, what kind of fish to allure us. Yes? To somehow or other distract us from our real purpose. And to allow that Kamsa within us to control us. So yes, we should be fixed on the goal. We're chanting God's names every day sincerely. We're hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. We're speaking Srimad Bhagavatam. But the purpose of speaking Srimad Bhagavatam is not that I am a great speaker. The purpose of speaking Srimad Bhagavatam is to realize nothing's mine. If somebody else speaks Srimad Bhagavatam very nicely, we're very happy because Krishna's speaking through this person. And if somehow or other, by some inconceivable arrangement, we speak very nicely, we think we become humbled. Krishna's speaking through me. Krishna's speaking through her. Krishna's speaking through him. That's our happiness. There's no envy. Because we understand that Krishna is ultimately the controller of all controllers, the proprietor of everything, the intelligence of the intelligence, the ability of men and women. That's our purpose. Our sadhana, our study, our seva, our development of skills should not increase the infatuation that I'm the doer, which subsequently increases our arrogance and our envy. The purpose is to reduce those, to understand nothing is mine. Everything belongs to Krishna. Then we can be happy in every situation.